pressure is there on this team right now to win this final MLS trophy?
I think we're not looking too forward right now. I think we're focusing on the game this weekend. Obviously, our ambitions are high, our goals are high. We want to win everything, every trophy, but it's game by game. We're reflecting from last game, and I think just moving forward, focusing on this weekend against a really good opponent. I think that's the main goal.
No, you've been here for a while. I mean, you know, what are your thoughts on having that opportunity right
Yeah,
now?
yeah. It'll be a great moment. We want to clinch playoffs as soon as possible, get in the best position going into the playoffs. I remember when we clinched playoffs in 2022 with Phil. Um, we had a great celebrations, and I see the same, even better if we clinch playoffs this weekend. Um, but I think it's important. We want to win every game, progress every day, and I think getting playoffs the earliest and winning this weekend would be a big step.
Now, can you talk about the last time you played Cincinnati was really an anomaly. I mean, this team had never given up that many goals. What are you expecting from this game on Saturday? And what went wrong in that game? Was it just something specific that you guys can fix, or what are you expecting this time compared to that last game?
Yeah, last game obviously was something we want to move forward from. We're on a long away trip that week. We had very good results that week, and I think ultimately the team kind of got a bit fatigued, also away. So, and they're a very good team. We know that they're a very good team, but we're prepared this week. We've been going at it, battling with each other, going over tactics, studying really hard, and I think that's just the most important. Going into the game, being compact, knowing that they're a good team, but knowing that we're a better team. So that's the main goal, obviously.
Noah, how important is this game, not only for the playoffs, but to support the Shield? If you win against Cincinnati practically, in the East you guys have Columbus left, and just thinking about the teams on the West, how important is this game?
Yeah, we want to win the Supporter Shield. So this is a very important game. This is a very big game. I think everyone knows that. There's like buzz around the locker room and the facility about this game, especially after the last recent result. We all want to move forward, bounce back, get back to winning ways for us and the fans, for our momentum. So that's a very big game.
Who's leading those talks about last game? We want to get things straight. Is it the players? Is it the coaching staff?
Yeah,
Who's talking about
a
it?
lot of players. I mean, we all talk in the locker room, in the gym, around the facility. The coaches emphasize the importance of this game, and getting the supporter shield, getting into playoffs early. So it's both. It's everyone. There's a buzz, like I said. You can feel it around the facility. So yeah.
Now, Lionel Messi hasn't played for you guys since June 1st, but he's always around. Can you talk about his influence? How much contact do you guys have with him? Is he involved in pregame talks? Is he involved in what kind of contact do you guys have with him, and how does he influence the team when he's not available to play?
No, he's around. We see him every day. Say hi. He definitely has an influence. He talks to a lot of guys. I mean, we see him talking in the gym. I'm going over. He watches us train. He stays around with us in the facility. He comes to all the games that are home. So, no, he has a big influence, and I know that he's progressing really well, and I know that soon he'll be back.
Is there a big difference, like in training when he's with you guys and when he's not, in terms of intensity or anything particular?
Well, obviously, he's the best player in the world. I've said it, multiple times, and obviously, it's gonna be a little, difference. But in regards to intensity and quality, I'd say it's the same. Everyone's been battling, especially this week, coming off the loss. I think there's been an extra gear, so it's been very intense, a lot of quality, sharpness. So, I would say very little difference.
How much
Noah,
go ahead.
sorry, Noah, asking you about the national team. The program is about to change. They're bringing in a new coach. It's still your dream to go back to the national team and maybe make your debut with the national. I don't know how to say the name. The first team, yeah,
Yeah.
the first team. Sorry.
Yeah, it's my dream to represent my country. Obviously, I did in the youth, and I would love to go, especially with the new coach. I think it's very positive signs for the U.S. not only for me but for everyone, all youth players coming up and trying to break in. So I think it's good signs for the U.S. I'm focused here mainly, honestly. But yeah, it would be my dream.
What is it that
Last question.
What does Cincinnati do that is maybe different from the other teams, or what is it that you guys struggled with in the last game that you're going to try to change for this game?
Yeah, they have a good overall team. I think they have, Lucho Acosta is very good. Obviously DeAndre is there as well. But they have a very organized, compact team. They're strong in duels. They have their game plan going into it, and you could tell that they follow it the whole time. They don't really go off script. So, that's challenging when you have a team like that that's so compact and strong. But we've seen it. We've played them and beat them at times before. We had a bad time last outing, and they're coming back here, and we're trying to redeem ourselves.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
if you're
Thank you, guys.